Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong 64! In the last episode, we cleared out Frantic Factory, and in this episode we're going to be going over to visit Clumsy to give him the key that we got from, beating the boss, beating up Mad Jack, which I figured out that is his official name. I'm assuming that Quack in the Box was the one that I heard through Prima, which, we all know how Prima guides are with their information. So there's lock number 3 coming up. But very odd reaction out of Clumsy. No jig, no new level opens up. Well, if you recall, when we got the second key from Angry Aztec, there was actually a second area that opened up to us at the same time as Frantic Factory. It's right around here on the front of k.rool's ship. A grate moved aside so that we could get into this little alcove area. I don't even know what this would be in k.rool's ship. It's this is where bigger on the inside than on the outside comes into play. Now see this switch here? It's blue. Why would there be a blue switch here? Well, we're not going to be able to do anything with that until later. So let's just go up here and talk to Blocker. We could have gotten in here with as little as 30 golden bananas, but obviously I wanted to finish Frantic Factory off first. So this is our 4th level. Let's go ahead and jump in.
I underestimated those calls. Their quickness is unexpected. Chief Technician! I trust the blast automatic will soon be ready to be activated.
We just had a few technical problems, Your Majesty. My men are all lazy. He's lying, sir. He's always asleep. Please forgive me, oh great one. We worked really hard.
Guards, make sure no one leaves until my machine is ready.
Gotta make a run for it.
The 4th level, Gloomy Galleon. And ladies and gentlemen, this is my least favorite level in this game. This level always takes me forever to finish, and it's always much, much harder than it needs to be. Just for... I don't know. I just don't like water levels in Donkey Kong games. The water levels in Donkey Kong Country always got on my nerves, and this level is the perfect spiritual successor to those levels. That's an area for Chunky. We can come back here as soon as we've gotten him. Now, immediately upon entrance, this area splits into 4 distinct... this level splits into 4 distinct areas. The Lighthouse Cove, the Caves, and the main bay. We're going to want to go into here to the caves first, because if you remember correctly, our journey through Frantic Factory netted us our final total of 15 banana medals. So we're actually going to want to find Cranky's lab and go talk to him and figure out what it was that he was going to give us for netting those last couple of banana medals. There's also an area up here we can want to access with Tiny as soon as we find another tag barrel. We also want to go through these caves with Chunky. There's a lot of things that we can do with only Chunky here. Alright, let's go visit Cranky and see what he has for us.
What's this? You've got 15 banana medals? I don't believe it. You must have made them yourself. I suppose you want my surprise now. Well, I've got this little game for you to play on my computer. Score over 5,000 points for a chance to win the Rareware coin. But I know a score like that is way out of your league, Sonny. Why not give it a go anyway? I could do with a good laugh.
Alright, let's play. Let's play. Jetpack, my friends. One of the first games ever developed by the Rareware. And also, our second classic game that we have to play. I'm trying to remember exactly what I used to do in this game. It's a bit harder to control than Donkey Kong was. The controls are a bit looser. Ow. I believe you start with 3 lives. You can get 1-ups for certain points. You can see by my high score that I used to be fairly good at this game, but I honestly don't remember exactly how I did it. So, obviously, that's not the way. This might take me a few tries, but we definitely want to do this now.
Ah, I knew you'd be hopeless in a real game. Try again, Lanky?
Yes, whatever. We can come here and do this as any Kong. We don't need to do it as Lanky. I just wanted to do it as Lanky because... I don't know. I like how they mapped out the what was originally keyboard controls for like a... This game was old enough that I don't believe it was even on a home console when it was originally created. It was on a like a home computer sort of system, sort of like the MSX was for Japan. I'm trying to remember what it was. I used to know all about this game, but I've slacked off on my research for this part of the LP. So see, I've only got 1,500 points, and I need to get 5,000. So the actual key to getting 5,000 is just getting all of the parts to your rocket ship. You can see I've already done that. Grabbing the fuel cells, and then just getting the collectibles as they come, because there's some collectibles that are worth a lot. See, I'm already halfway to my score just by collecting a few collectibles. See, I got 3,000. It's not nearly as hard as beating Donkey Kong the second time around, but it can be a little bit tricky because, as I said, the controls are a little floaty, and if you're not used to it, you die pretty fast. And you can just hold the B button down and constantly fire your laser, and then just move up and down like this to spread the laser up and down on rows. And just, I don't know, the asteroids really aren't worth that many points, so I try to avoid them as much as I can and focus on getting the collectibles. The gems you're definitely going to want to collect, because I believe those are worth 1,000 each. Yeah, something like that, 500 each. They're worth a substantial amount. Ow. You can get 1-ups, but I think it's not until like 10,000 points, at which point it becomes moot anyway, because you'll have collected the Rareware coin by then. So, yeah, this video is going to be mostly just exploring the cave area of this level, as well as finishing this game of Jetpack. And I don't know how much of this I'm going to cut out, because obviously this isn't going to take as long as Donkey Kong did. But it's still going to just be the same thing over and over. So if I fail, let's say if I fail this time, I'll cut ahead to my successful attempt. But, you know, it's going to end up being like those other times where it's going to be it's not going to have my commentary, it's just going to have the video of me finishing it, and then my reaction to it, pretty much. Just because I don't know, I usually just shut off my recording software, and then, well, not my recording software, my audio. I shut off Audacity, and then just go and, oh, it's falling. See, I don't even know what most of these collectibles are supposed to be. It doesn't make much sense. You can go ahead and get in your rocket. I believe you get bonus points for this. I don't remember exactly how many bonus points. But, you know, the collectibles and stuff do become a little bit more common on the higher levels. So, 3,000. I'm almost there. Alright, I'm just going to cut ahead to my successful try. Be right back.
What? You got my Rareware coin? That's impossible. You must have cheated. Well, all you can do now is play for fun, I suppose. Interested?
No thanks, Cranky. And he doesn't have any more potions for us in this level because we got them all in Frantic Factory. But yeah, that actually was this very next try after I said I was going to stop recording and just cut to when I beat it. I figured out a great strategy is just to actually sit on that, right after you finish after you finish building the rocket and putting all the fuel in it, just sit there and just shoot the asteroids and collect the power-ups there. But the second level, the asteroids that you have to destroy are actually worth much more. So that's also a good strategy, I suppose, is to get to the second level and just grind there for points. But like I said, it's not hard. It's not a
That game sucks!
It's not hard, you know. It's not really not a big a challenge as Donkey Kong is. So got some chests here. Like I said, we were gonna have to explore the station and get some nice goodies. There's a banana fairy and let's see, headphones and a golden banana. There's also a donkey moon in here. We're gonna shoot down, otherwise we're going to end up searching for Donkey's last 10 bananas at some point in this level, and I'm going to have forgotten that they're in here. Let's get our camera out. You can, normally your camera moves around at a speed like this, but both with the camera and with your gun, it does the same thing, same sensitivity, but if you press Z, it actually decreases the sensitivity of the stick by quite a lot, so you can do like fine aiming, which is great for things like this. If you've got a target that isn't moving terribly quickly, you just need to fine-tune your aim. You know, it's one of those little features that makes this game pretty nice, you know? I mean, I'm not saying it's like every game has to have a feature like that, but, you know, it helps get the best use out of the N64's hardware, in my opinion. Because they realized that the control stick wasn't the best, and they knew that the sensitivity problems that people have with these controllers, as they begin to wear down, are significant. And if you have an older controller that has problems like that with aiming, then having an option to turn the sensitivity down without actually having to turn the sensitivity down is great. Go ahead and batter down this gate over here because there's a battle arena pad in here, along with 20 link bananas that we're also going to want to hit. Yeah, this level, I really, really don't like this level. This is probably my least favorite. No, not probably. This is my least favorite level in the game. It's long. It's boring. The areas get very monotonous. Some of the challenges that you have to do in this level are really, really... I wouldn't call them difficult, but they are tricky, and at least one can glitch to the point where it can't be finished. Or at least is extremely difficult to finish, or like unreasonably difficult to finish. So, it's not a great game, or not a great level, and I'm not a fan of the swimming mechanics in this game. They're okay, but they're not awesome. Which means that this level, since it's made up mostly of water, aside from the area that we're in now, the caves, is, yeah, it's not great. There are a couple of fun little mini-games and things that we're going to do later, but for right now, those parts are really fun too, but this level just isn't great. It isn't paced very well. The bananas kind of fits in spurts. And another problem with the level is since it's mostly underwater, it can get hard to navigate unless you know right now the silver emeralds. And even then, it's not easy. We got another battle arena crown. Like I said, they may seem optional, but they're going to be important later on. Go ahead and hop on out of here. I just want to clear these caves out before we go into the underwater area, just so I know I don't have to come back here to collect anything that I've missed. and I can focus on finishing the underwater areas in the next couple of videos. Because it may seem like, you know, just 3 ways to go right off the bat. This level's probably pretty short. On the contrary, this level is very, very, very large, and there's a lot of ground that we're going to need to cover. More useless banana coins. Diddy, I think he has the lowest banana coin total of any Kong at this point, and even then his banana coin total is still 60. So, yeah, this is the point of the game, you know, like I've explained before, banana coins become moot. There's no reason to go on collecting them. I just do it just so I don't have them sitting there and annoying, like taunting me. You know, they don't count towards completion percentage or anything like that. They're just for buying items and potions. And really, at this point in the game, you don't need anything except for the occasional upgrade from Candy or Funky. So even Cranky only has, I think, a grand total of maybe 12 more potions. Swirl over the sledge, grab Tiny's blueprint, some bananas. I'm gonna go backtrack to that room at the entrance with Chunky. I'm gonna open that up and take a look inside. I know we can't do anything yet in there, because we have to do something else in another area to be able to access the whole features of this area. But we might as well at least open it up, right? So we got a nice little underwater portion of the cave here. So I don't know how well I've explained the swimming mechanics in this game, but so yeah, see here, there's like platforms raised up in the air. We're gonna have to raise the water level so we can reach them. There's some tiny bananas, a Kasplat that actually has Lanky's blueprint, as well as a little shooting mini game for Chunky to do with that cannon. But yeah, the swimming mechanics in this game, I don't know. You know what? What time is it? I've got 18. I'm at 18 minutes on this recording. I'm not gonna cut out any of that jetpack gaming. And I'll just leave you guys off here, and we'll continue Gloomy Galleon in the next episode of Let's Play Donkey Kong 64. See you guys all next time.